We've been doing some spreading today, and I got my handy dandy partner in crime here, Henry. He is learning how to, what are you learning how to do?
Drive tractor.
Yeah. So he gets the honors of driving to the trucks and to the spreading section, right? He's just got to stay on my little tractor highway. And we're in Enosburg here. 3 days ago, they did the whole right side over there, and then we got 4 inches of snow 2 days ago, so we had to wait a couple days for it to dry, but there was 4 inches of snow on this field, and now there's already dust flying, and they're driving with trucks and trailers. There's no floaters on right now on anything. And then you got Christoph right there. He's actually working on putting a wiring harness connection together for Alex's tanker because it's not charging her batteries correctly. We've found out today. It was all working fine 3 days ago, but today after the second load it wouldn't work right. And he put a new battery in the back control unit to make it work for now. But that's only a temporary solution, but he got her going, and then he went to Napa, got a couple harnesses and things that he needed. And now he should be able to get her going. So Stan's running the 7520 on the Bodco. We have the 8670 on the pool tank, right? And Henry's kind of driving it. We got Philip in the white truck there. Keith was running the black Western Star. Kyle is running the Peterbilt. He's running the Peterbilt, right? And Ferdy's running his truck. So Philip is lining it up right there and completely missing. I'll get it, Philip.
I can't try.
Okay, that's why. She was sliding on him. I was like, normally he doesn't struggle that bad. He gets it. I guess this front end's sinking a little. It is a little soggy right where I had him, but I'm on a slight ramp. But this is a dry section where the trucks can turn around and not have any problems with getting stuck. Let's go see what your daddy's up to, okay? Put your booties on. Okay, Henry, we're gonna go over to your daddy. We got Philip loading up. I gotta get some white and black Sharpie and change the number into 6300. I gotta say, for 4 inches of snow a couple days ago, it dried up quick down here. So what broke on this? What broke?
It's just the charging for the...
Even.
You were driving?
Yes.
You can handle that big tractor?
I gotta say, for 4 inches of snow, it dried up pretty good.
Right? 2 days. Yesterday it was 4 inches of snow. And then we had to tractor trucks.
Yeah. No floaters. It's not bad. All right, Henry, we gotta go.
Am I gonna have floaters on this soon?
No. Next truck's rolling in. So he's got, oh no, here. Alex has about half a load left. I got 4,500 on there. But even if I take a bunch more of his, he's not empty. So that doesn't really work, does it? What do we need, Henry? Driving. Henry, you're not on the road. It's a good thing this pole's good, right?
I turned it.
You turned it. You're just going like 10 miles an hour. Rides smooth, doesn't it? Front suspension does make that nice. I'm actually surprised that 7520 is pulling pretty good. It dried up a lot in the last 4 hours since we've been spreading. It dried up a lot because when we first started, we were making really good marks over there. This section's also a little bit drier, but this is actually the worst section of the field at the same time. So it's just been drying really fast, which is good. But that tractor, we were gonna put the duals on it, and then we just didn't get to it with having to get all the other tanks ready. We hooked it on and we sent it. We said if it don't pull good, we'll put the duals on. But as of right now, hasn't been stopping that little John Deere, has it, right? At least that one's running.
Well, first, it's pulling.
It's pulling, right?
And
So how do we do this, Henry? We got the tank steering on, right? So you gotta turn that way. We'll turn the PTO on, and then we'll hit the first cruise control, and that'll put us to the speed and RPMs that we want, right?
we want to get this done.
We want to get this done. Henry is still learning how to manage his distance from the last spreader path, right? Spreading a little too close. You got to go a little farther away. But then at the same time, you got all these cutouts, so it's good to hit those. Because like when the tank runs out on one load, kind of cones in, and then you come in with the next load, it doesn't get it perfect. Because you try not to drive on the manure as much as possible because you're just spinning up stuff. But Henry's learning, right? How old are you now? 5. I remember when Marcus was your age, he was doing the same kind of stuff. He's just learning. Now he runs the pick right all on his own. He was running this tank 3 days ago on his own.
I was going.
Oh, you were with him? Okay, so there's 2 of them. Was he doing it right? So we do have the Heralds down here. I just don't got someone to drive it right now.
Well, maybe Marcus.
Maybe Marcus, yeah. He's out of school now. Henry, I would send you in that, but I don't think you're ready for that.
Well, first of all, then you have to show me first.
I have to show you first, that's right. Henry, who's that driving down the field?
Dad.
Dad. What's he doing?
Watching us.
Well, we got some trucks lined up. How many are here?
1, 2 of them.
No, you're missing one. There's one hiding behind the Peterbilt.
Oh.
Here, you gotta stay on our road. You're making another one.
That is maybe Phil.
No, that's Kyle in the Peterbilt. Keith is in the Blackwestern stuff. I completely just turned the camera off. And you can now see there's mud on my windows. Because what did Daddy just do?
He's whipped.
He was spinning the tires.
Now he got it.
Drifting. Should have not turned the camera off, right? We got Ferdy here. We're loading. We're loading on this spot where we're loading straight jobs over there because you could see when Philip was trying to back up to me, he was sliding, and he's just a short straight job, so he can make it work. But if these trailers sink in a little bit, there's no moving again. So right here is dry. He can unload and then he can get momentum again and just loop it right around. Correct? So what do you think of the bigger tank now?
Great.
You like it? Does it look pretty good with the new manure paint job that it got? Did you do that, or did Marcus, or who did that?
You.
Me. I wasn't here. It was 3 days ago. It wasn't me. Marcus was driving. So who did it? You don't know. Henry wanted to run the camera, right? Okay, you hold it. So what are we doing? You gotta show that way.
We're spreading, and Andreas is backing up.
Yeah, why am I backing up?
Because it's too far for us.
Oh, Henry, you gotta pick the camera up a little. I don't think you're recording what we're doing.
And
What do you mean it's too far? I think it's just because we're closing in a little V gap here. And I don't want to have to spin it around on the manure, right? Because if you turn the camera forwards, you can see that it's only about 20 feet wide here. Turn it around. Not at your face, Henry, forwards. So if you show them, you gotta hold it steady though. It's about 20 feet wide. And that's why we backed into it. That way we didn't have to turn around on this. Did you want to drive? Alright, so this is the video of Henry learning how to spread poop, right? So are we gonna go that way or are we gonna go this way? Which way?
This.
No, we're gonna go right. You know why? Because right there we have sections where we were turning the tank on, but here it's kind of like a slope. So if we go this way, it'll work good. If you look all the way down there, who's that coming?
Mom.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta get closer though, Henry. Our manure tank don't spread that wide. Okay, now come back.
Now I have to go.
Oh, this way, this way. No, this way. Alrighty. So what do you think, Henry? Who just got loaded up? Stan just got loaded with our manure painted tank. See, Henry, I didn't paint that tank when I fixed it, but it's getting a fresh coat of manure, right? Does that work pretty good? So Alex is very anti getting stuck, right? Your mommy doesn't like to get stuck. So instead of zipping,
If I had the floater on.
then she has a good time. But we're probably gonna do a lot of nursing, so you don't really need the floaters, right? This is probably one of the only fields where she can go in the field, right?
But her can't go down there.
Yeah, it's too wet down there. This is as far as she can make it, but it saves us a lot of tractor traffic and sped us up a little bit, right?
This is our cornfield.
Yes, it is. Well, I see Christoph's driving Purdy's truck for some reason. I wanted to see why. Marcus is discing over there. So, this is the setup we got going on right now.